In this explainer, we're going to break down the two core philosophies for bringing AI into WordPress. And look, this isn't just about which one is better. It's about which fundamental approach to building websites with AI is actually right for you and your project.
So at its heart, you're really looking at two totally different models. On one side, you've got this integrated autopilot from WordPress.com, where the AI pretty much does all the heavy lifting for you. Then, on the other side, you have the modular cockpit of WordPress.org. There, you are the pilot, and you get to pick and choose your own specialized AI tools to build something completely custom.
Okay, let's really dive into this. We're going to pick apart the fundamental nature of each platform's AI strategy. We'll look at the clear advantages and, more importantly, the critical trade-offs that you have to make with either choice.
So first up, the WordPress.com AI website builder. You can think of this as the just add an idea solution. You just feed it a simple description of what you want, and the AI goes to work generating a whole functional website. It handles the layout, it writes the first draft of your content, and it even pulls in images.
The biggest draw here, it's all about pure convenience and speed. I mean, you can go from just a concept to a live website in a matter of minutes. And since it's a fully managed environment, you don't have to stress about servers, security, or backups. It's just a super smooth path, especially if you're not a developer.
But all that convenience has a price. And that price is control. You're working inside the walled garden of the WordPress.com platform, which means way less granular control than a self-hosted site. You're also tied to their payment plans for more advanced stuff, and let's be real, the first website the AI spits out can feel a bit generic. You'll probably need to do some manual work.
Okay, let's flip this around and look at the other side of the coin. With WordPress.org, we're talking about a completely different philosophy. This is the self-hosted, open-source WordPress you know and love, and it has zero built-in AI. Instead, you integrate the AI yourself by adding specialized plugins for whatever you need. Content generation, image creation, you name it. It's truly a bring-your-own-AI kind of model.
So the real superpower of the .org approach is total, absolute control. You get full access to all the code, you're completely independent, so there's no platform lock-in. You can handpick the absolute best AI plugin for every single task and build a highly customized, scalable solution. It's really perfect for those big professional-grade projects. However, with all that power comes a lot more responsibility. You are now in charge of everything. The setup, the hosting, security, all the updates, and the quality of those AI plugins, it can be all over the map, so you really have to do your research. The bottom line is, all that flexibility brings a lot more complexity. There's just no one-click button to generate your whole site.
So how does this actually play out in the real world? Let's take a look at our first use case, projects where the #1 goal is just to get something up and running as fast as humanly possible. For this first scenario, the source material is pretty crystal clear about which direction you should go. It's not a close call.
So look, if your goal is a simple website, a blog, or maybe just a quick prototype to test an idea, the verdict is unambiguous. The integrated, all-in-one WordPress.com AI builder is the way to go. Its whole design is optimized for speed, making it the perfect tool for getting those straightforward projects off the ground fast.
All right, let's shift gears now to the second major use case. This is for all of you who are building projects where long-term flexibility, deep customization, and the ability to scale are the absolute top priorities.
And just like before, the source gives us a very specific recommendation for those who aren't just building for today, but are really planning for serious growth and evolution down the road.
For these bigger, more ambitious projects, the modular, self-hosted approach with WordPress.org is really the only path forward. It's the only option that's going to give you that deep customization, that sovereignty, and the performance you need to support a complex, growing digital empire. Now, it's really important to remember that these WordPress solutions, they don't exist in a bubble, right? So let's zoom out for a second and see how they actually stack up against some of the other modern AI-powered development tools out there.
In this comparison chart, it just lays everything out for us beautifully. You can immediately see this clear divide between tools built for ease of use and tools built for professional control. It's pretty fascinating to see where each version of WordPress lands.
I mean, check this out. When you look at customization and control and scalability for pro projects, WordPress.org with AI plugins gets a perfect 5-star rating. This data just hammers home its position as the go-to choice for serious, professional work where control is everything. It's right up there with, and in some cases even rated higher than, other developer-focused tools.
Now let's flip it. If we look at ease of use for beginners, well, WordPress.com AI gets the 5-star rating. This just highlights its core value perfectly. Its target audience is crystal clear, beginners and small sites. And for that group, its simplicity is absolutely unmatched.
So after looking at both philosophies, the different use cases, and the broader market, what does this all really boil down to? It comes down to a single, core decision, a classic strategic choice.
And honestly, this quote just nails it. You're not just picking a piece of software here. You're choosing a philosophy. Are you optimizing for the speed and convenience of getting a project out the door right now, or are you optimizing for the long-term control and sovereignty over your digital creation?
At the end of the day, while speed is always tempting, the most robust and sustainable AI strategy is the one that keeps your future options open and ensures you maintain complete control over your project's destiny. The right choice is the one that empowers you, not the platform.